Oh, hey y'all, Mark here, Honey Badger No Care. I'm gonna try and get this third video. It comes to us from Better Bachelor. Love his channel. Love his channel. Um, what feminist women really want is, obviously we already know what they want because it came up in the mediocre tutorial reviews video. And I've said it plenty of times in my videos, they want slaves. That's what they want. They want men to become slaves now. That ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So, ladies, you feminists, you third wave feminists, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win a damn thing now. We're done. We're done. We're tired of your crap. We're sick of it. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Joker.
Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. This is Joker, and today we're going to be talking about what feminists really want. What do they really want? Conservative men. Kind of. But not really. It's another hoax. It's another way to try to get men to actually date them because they can't find anybody that wants to date them.
The whole red pill movement, as I said in my videos, I've been saying in my videos, you women aren't winning anymore. You lost. You lost. You're not losing, you lost. You're no longer winning. We don't have to date you anymore. We don't need you. We don't need to be in a relationship with you anymore. There are plenty of women to just go out on dates with and avoid the BS for the most part. For the most part. We're tired of it. We are sick and tired of the junk. But let's keep going.
They can't find anybody that wants to put up with their crap, or if they do, they're men that are not conservative, obviously. First things first, welcome to my new sound. As you know what, I'm not into you. When a girl reaches out to him, I spelled G-U-D. He says, that's nice. She said, okay, let's cut the BS. I would F the S out of you. I would do you, baby. He said, that's a nice thing to say. She said, yes, and? He said,
now, mind you, this guy has a girlfriend in this text, back and forth, this conversation. The guy has a girlfriend. He told her, I have a girlfriend. And she's still pushing.
I think I'm going to have to decline. I have a girlfriend. And the woman says, she doesn't have to know. Not K-N-O-W, N-O, just N-O. She doesn't have to know.
I dealt with that. I've dealt with that. Well, your wife doesn't need to know. They want the real man. They want the real men, not these simp soy boys that bow before them. Funny how the feminists push real men away, but yearn for them. I've been saying this on my channel. I've been saying this on my Facebook page for a long time, especially on my Facebook page. Yeah. They want real men, but they don't want a real man. Like, what the hell does that even mean, lady?
Can keep your secrets secret. He says, thank you, but no thank you. I'm in a relationship. She says, oh, sweetie, don't pretend with me. You wasted your chance, honey.
He wasted his chance. She's the one who's contacting him. I still deal with that. With girls contacting me, and it's like, well, you're missing your chance. And it's like, what? No, there's other factors. I factor in a bunch of things when I either don't want to date someone or if I do decide to date someone. There are a lot of factors I input in my mental equation with everyone. As I said, for one, brain. Gotta have a brain. Looks only go so far. 2, gotta have pretty feet. Pretty kept up feet. Because there are some girls who have some pretty feet, but they're jacked up. Scaly, need to be petty egged or whatever. Toenail fungus. And it's like, the fuck is this? How do you have pretty feet? How do you even dare to wear sandals with jacked up feet like that? I, I can understand if you can't help it because you don't have the money to get a surgery or something like that on your feet. But how in the hell do you feel comfortable enough wearing sandals, flip-flops, chanclas, whatever? How do you feel comfortable wearing sandals and stuff like that when you have toenail fungus? I mean, you can have some cute feet, but still just be like, ew, put shoes on. What the hell? Why do you have those out in the open? You know? And I'm thinking of somebody in particular. You know, there was this woman that I've known for a couple of years, a number of years, and happened to run into her, and yep, she's in there wearing sandals, and her feet are all just, as I said, toenail fungus and scaly feet, and it's just like, what the, why? I have a lot of preferences, and women the girl better know how to kiss. Because if you don't know how to kiss, well then it's like if you don't know how to kiss, then nothing else matters. You're not putting any effort into anything. Not your personality, not your looks, nothing. Why the hell would I want to be with somebody like that?
As if you ever had one anyway. He said, all right, but I declined you though. And she said, no, I declined you. This is
I hate to say it, I believe him, because look who's contacting him again, and even saying we can get together. Your girlfriend don't have to know. Wow, these girls are really like, ain't there.
Cognitive dissonance. This is what I was talking about in my other video where that I just did the other day, where women they put themselves so high on a pedestal, they're narcissists. They can't handle being declined. They can't handle being wanted. And when this girl steps out of her comfort zone to mac on this dude, and he just smashes her down, she literally just says, "You wasted your chance, and don't you pretend with me as if you as if you ever had a chance with me." After he just literally shut her advances down. I'm telling you guys, you know, we joke about this a lot, but women are legit going narcissistic crazy.
Yep. Classic example right here. Not all women, but look at this. It's like she approached him twice now. He's got a girlfriend. She don't care. We can still get together. It'll be a secret. Don't play me for a fool. You know you want this. No, I don't. I have a girlfriend. Well, it's not like you really ever had a chance anyway. You contacted me.
A lot of them. Not all, a lot of them. This is why, again, when you go back to the easily acquired, this is the kind of weird thing these kind of women do, where they're like, "Don't you worship me? Don't you think I'm beautiful?" And you're like, "No, I'm good." And she's like, "Well, you couldn't have me anyway." It's like, I don't want you, but they just go nuts on this stuff. It is hilarious. Last one. This is a video.
This video. I don't know if y'all have seen this freaking video. This is good.
Posted on Twitter, and it's this girl thirsting, going around for attention, trying to get attention, and she walks up to a security guard and asks him, "What do you rate me as far as hotness and everything else?" So let's take a look and listen to this real quick.
What's your name?
Isaac.
Isaac. What do you rate me out of 10?
I'm happily married. She's married.
Okay, so if you had to rate me if you didn't have a wife.
But he does have a wife, so go away. He answered her in an insulting way. I wouldn't have answered her at all. I would have been like, go away. I'm not answering your question. Please leave. I already said I was married, so it's not a hypothetical for me. Please walk away. But he played her little game.
That'd be a 1.
A 1.
Well, that's for this one. The most important person in my life is my wife. So, she's number 1.
Thank you. Bless.
So she's like, "Oh, thank you, bless, sweet, that's nice." But he shuts her down. She comes up and...
Yeah, because he told her you're a 1 because you're being thirsty. Basically dirty. And he goes, "I'm sorry, but I'm married, so the only woman that's important in my life is my wife." What is with women?
And again, in case you couldn't hear it, she says, "What do you rate me 1 to 10? He holds up his hand with his wedding band on. Good for him, I guess. I still don't believe in marriage, but he says, I'm married. And she said, "Okay, well, if you're single and you have to rate me 1 to 10, he says 1. You come across as desperate." But at the end, if you ask that girl, do you think he's attractive? She'd be like, yes, and she'd find the fact that he is happily married and exclusively with his wife. She would find that attractive as well, even if she's, progressive or whatever else you want to call it. This is something that men need to understand, is that when men say, oh, I'm all in on the girl power and I'm all in for womanism and feminism and all this stuff and I'm all in on your side, women will cheer that on because they have an ally, but they don't cheer that on because they find it attractive. Remember that. Stick to your gun.
Simps is what he just described. These women are not into simps. They're into simps as far as what they could get out of that person, bleed them dry or something, but these women are not into simps. No.
And women do want men with principles, even though they don't have any principles.
Themselves.
Well, not all women, but the women that I'm talking about. Let's get to the main article here. Why progressive women want to date men who act like conservatives. Now, let me slow down real quick. And this
is the New York Post, okay?
This is just from July 10th, so this is like from a week ago. Let's read that again carefully. Why progressive women want to date men who act like conservatives. They don't actually want conservative men, at least according to the title. They want men that act like they're conservative. In other words, they want you to be progressive like they are, but when it comes to traditionalism in a relationship, they want the man to be conservative. Why? Because a conservative man can be relied upon, and he can be strong, and he can be dependable, and he'll still open doors for women, and he's still happy to pay the check. And
haven't y'all been seeing my latest videos lately? Men are getting sick and tired of this. We don't want to help a woman up because we may get her head bit off. We don't want to open the door for a woman because we may get our head bit off. Why are we going to continue to put our hand on that hot stove and not learn that we're going to get burned?
And he still plans dates. He does all the masculine things that women really like, except they don't really want him to be conservative because they want him to vote and think the way they do on things. So let's read down through this. They say, my friend Mark, 36, is a, quote, catch by many New York City standards. He's good-looking, highly educated, and a talented photographer. He's also progressive and participates in protests and gives to left-leaning causes. And Mark is looking for love. He wants to get married and have kids. In a liberal city like New York, swimming with single women wishing they weren't, one could assume Mark wouldn't have a problem finding a mate. And while he dates and recently had a couple of short-lived relationships, Mark remains single. He's trying to understand why. I'm really open-minded and cool about gender stuff on dates, but I always feel like I'm walking on eggshells, Mark told me. If I pay for dinner, it signals I don't value my date as my equal, so I'm super casual about it all. If she wants to pay or split it or whatever, that's fine by me. See, this is the thing that I talk about when women say we want equality, we want to be treated as equals, we want everything to be fair, 50-50, patriarchy, all this other stuff.
No, they don't.
And guys say, okay, I'm on board with that. So he's super careful, walking around on eggshells.
Which I don't agree with. It's one of the things where I ended up giving up as far as on my marriage. Is I was like, why am I walking? I'm your husband. This is our house. Why am I walking on eggshells to the person I'm married to? And we've been married for over 20 years. It's like, I should not be walking on eggshells to the woman I'm married to for over 2 decades. But, yeah, man, no. Stop that. Stop it. We don't need to be walking on eggshells. We could stop.
And he says, well, if I pay for dinner, it signals to her that I don't respect her and she's not my equal. So I'm casual and we'll split it, or if she wants to pay it, I let her. That is a fail. Women do not like that. Why? Because she sees you, Mark, as a resource and you're not providing that resource. And she's not super turned on or hot by you because you probably wouldn't even have to take her to dinner. You could probably just take her home and have a casual hookup with her. Or even if you do split the bill. Look, I'll tell you something, and I know I've heard guys talk about this before. These super chads, they can go out with a girl. The girl will jump through hoops for him, will pay for the bill for him, will do all these things for him, and he can act the fool and act the jerk. He still gets to sleep with her. So what Mark doesn't understand is he's correctly listened to their wishes, but their wishes aren't really their wishes. He says, or she says, I told Mark that despite his best intentions, his egalitarian dating style could be the problem that's holding him back. While some women balk at any hint of traditional male gender behavior, more lament the loss of chivalry. I am one of them, she says. I find it attractive.
Well, I hate to tell you, but the reason why that chivalry has been going out the door is because of third wave feminism. You want things equal, then we don't owe you a damn thing. Just like you don't owe us anything, ladies. We don't owe you shit either. It's about mutual respect, equality, equal. You want to give as much as you get. You want to get as much as you give. But just to sit here and demand in 2021, ladies, when y'all are bitching and crying about equality, in this day and age, we're going to give you that equality, except for the simps, because they're a bunch of little puss. But you want equality? We're going to give you that equality. This is what you wanted, right? This is what you complained about, right? So then we're going to give you what you wanted. But apparently they don't want that. They want what they could get from the men. But they're hiding their true intentions. See, ladies, we may not like what you say, but we probably would respect it more if you actually were open and honest about, well, we want to be, as I've said, I've played in my videos, they want to be on that pedestal that is above the equality line, and they want to shove men down below the equality line. That's what these women want. I mean, two people just recently brought up my other video about what women over 40 want. What do they want? Here's more examples. More examples. This is from the New York Post. So, I'm not making the crap up. Better Bachelor isn't making the crap up. This is coming from the New York Post. This is coming from the one writing the story. Feminist. We're tired. We are tired, men. We are tired of the BS. Let these women have their own way. We just won't be along for the ride. Give them the boat. Give them the boat completely. Like, we just ain't going to go along with it. It's like, all right, peace out, we're out, bye. Oh, yeah, one of the latest videos. They want the best white-collar jobs, the attractive men, but both forget that these jobs and men don't want them in their drama. We know. We know. We don't want any of this mess, which is the red pill movement. We don't want any of this crap. I'm going to stop the video here because I think this video is kind of dragging on. Reading the story. He doesn't really need to read the whole thing. He really doesn't. He could have, if he was just going to read something, he could have scanned over it and just highlighted the areas that, he wanted to pick up on. But, ladies, y'all are losing out. You're losing out. And you still have not realized it. The video I made from Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, the first one, how the one militant light-skinned woman still got attacked by even the other two women on the panel, telling her, whoa, girl, yo, you wrong here. We still need men. Who else is going to donate the sperm to the sperm bank? Men. It ain't like Repo Man, Genetic Opera. It ain't like Repo Man where there's, or Alita Battle Angel where there are fucking trucks and agents out there just capturing men and jerking them off to put sperm in a bottle and shit. That ain't happening. No, men are out going to these clinics, donating their sperm. I've already been saying, guys, we need to stop giving these women anything, period. Take away all of their power. Oh, they don't need men? Take it all away. Take it all away. Don't work on their cars. If they call you and it turns out to be a woman, internet technician, turns out to be a woman, turn around and go, you probably want a female technician. Well, why is that? Well, because you're a lady. You know, I don't want to mansplain anything to you, so I'm going to try and get a female represent. Well, how long would that take? Well, considering there's only one female that is in the region itself, it's probably going to take a while for your internet to get fixed. Well, no, you go ahead and fix it. No, because you women, we agree with you, ladies. You women are capable of doing everything that a man could do. So let's go ahead and wait till a female technician is able to arrive here. That might take weeks, months. Well, then why can't you do it? No, because we don't want to overstep. We don't want to overstep that equality line, ladies. We don't want to take a choice away from you. I'm telling you, men should just go on strike. Just go on strike. Let these women do everything all by themselves. See how quickly they change their damn minds about needing a man then. Anyway, let me go ahead and finish this video. I'm going to stop right here. I'm trying to get better at doing this stuff, to where if I don't need the video to go on much longer, I could just go ahead and stop it. But yeah, brain is getting a little cloudy from the pain med from the surgery on Wednesday. So I am going to this is my last one today. But anyway, Polar Bear, B, all of y'all, talk to y'all soon. Take it easy.